Hi everyone, I'm Brooke in case you don't remember from last week. For this week's speech, we had to pick a special occasion, and while I was thinking what I wanted to do my speech on, my little brother's birthday came to mind. Ronnie, my little brother, just recently had his 12th birthday, and you may be asking yourself, why is a little boy's 12th birthday such a special occasion? I understand that it's not his 10th birthday, so it isn't his first year in the double digits, and it's also not his 13th birthday, so it's not his first year as a teenager. But for Ronnie, any birthday is special, and it's special to all of my family as well. Whenever my mother found out she was pregnant with him, she was 33 and had 3 kids. She had no intentions of having another child, and they didn't think that she was going to be able to go throughout the pregnancy without any complications either. But she knew he was a blessing and that she was having him for a reason. So whenever he was born, it was 2 months early. They had to induce my mom's labor, and luckily she came out healthily, and so did Ronnie. He just had to stay in the NICU for several weeks to make sure all of his organs, like his lungs, were developed fully, so that way we could take him home. And then on his 2nd birthday, it was like any other normal toddler's birthday. He was a healthy little boy. A few weeks later, my parents were over at a friend's house, just having a little get-together, and they had my little brother with them. And they were all out under the garage, and there was about a 2-foot gap from the garage door being shut completely, just big enough for a small toddler to run out of. My mom saw him, and as soon as she saw him go out, she went after him. By the time she got the garage door open, he was in the driveway, and she watched her 2-year-old son get ran over. There was a Ford F-150 pulling into the driveway. The man said he was lost. Turns out he was on illegal substances at the time. But he ran over my little brother, across his forehead, over his ear, off the back of his head. Luckily, it was only the first tire that went over him. He stopped. He realized he had hit something. And my little brother was rushed immediately to the hospital. When he got there, the doctors were astonished that my parents and their friends were saying he was ran over, and especially by a full-size pickup truck. They didn't believe it. And I guess you can't blame them after he had had CAT scans and x-rays, and there was nothing wrong. No fractures. There was not even any pressure damage to his skull. He was fine, except for the tire treads across his face, and at the top of his ear he had to get 4 stitches because it had pulled it back. So he's been a very lucky and very special little boy, and obviously blessed. God has a purpose for his life, and that's what I've always told him. So Ronnie, I want to tell you happy birthday, and I want you to know how special you are to me and the whole family, and we know you'll continue to do great things, but we hope we won't have to see anything else traumatic happen to you. We're so lucky and blessed. I just want to thank God for your health and for your growth and for you to be 12 years old. So thank you everyone for listening to my speech, and thank you Ronnie for being you.